This MacBook Air has 121GB of internal storage. For today's video, I bought a brand new 512GB SSD. So let's upgrade this MacBook Air and give it a nice new upgrade. This is the MacBook that I will be performing the upgrade on. It's a MacBook Air 2017 with 8GB of RAM. Like I mentioned, the current SSD has 121GB of storage. If you're doing this repair yourself, then I highly recommend that you have a screwdriver kit like this. Mine is a Kaiser K9126, and it's got all the typical tools and screwdriver bits like this. But to be specific, you'll need a pentalobe screwdriver bit, and also a T5 to unscrew the SSD. I know this may sound kind of specific, but please feel free to do your research on the right bit for your Mac. Be sure to first turn off your MacBook before performing this repair. On this specific model, you would hold the power button until the power options appear and then select shutdown. And wait till you know that it's fully shut down. There might be a few bars or loading spinners before it's done. And now you're going to flip it over and carefully unscrew all the screws around the edges of the bottom case. This will be using the pentalobe screwdriver. I won't show this process to keep the video shorter. Here is where the SSD is located on the MacBook Air 2017. It's the small board with the screw to the right. I've already unscrewed that screw. And this is the new 512GB SSD. It's still in its mailing package, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. So here's the little box. You can see it says 512GB right there, 3-year warranty. I believe that's what that means. Flean SSD. And I bought this off of Amazon. It was about $60. But because of Amazon Prime, it was free shipping. I'm going to open up this little piece of tape here. That's pretty neat. They have this, feels like foam kind of holder. That's nice. Let's see. Oh, I have it the wrong way. There it is. And one thing that I also thought was really nice is that they included this little flash drive here, which they also mentioned in the description of the Amazon listing. And they said it contained a copy of macOS Big Sur, which I almost forgot about actually because I created a whole nother flash drive with macOS Big Sur, which is so funny because that's what I was planning on installing onto this SSD in the first place. I want to take a look at this flash drive, see if I can get it out of here. Whoa. Oh, wow. That's an interesting way of presenting a flash drive. I've never seen anything like that before. So look at this. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you can see it says macOS Big Sur, Flean, but there's no, like, kind of ditch thing. I don't even know what you call it. You know how normally there's, like, the casing of the flash drive and then it kind of gets smaller, kind of tapens and narrows? This one is just a flat metal thing, which is really nice. I'm going to stick this back in here just because I already have a flash drive with macOS Big Sur. It's basically the exact same thing. And we're going to get the SSD out of here. There it is. And it's really nice that they sent us these two tools in here as well, which just makes it really easy. Although I already had the tools, like I explained earlier. Here's the SSD. You can see it looks very similar to the one that's already in there. We're going to remove that one, but first we got to take this out of its packaging. There we go. Look at that. Solid state disk. Also, one note before we get started with installing it. Before purchasing an SSD like this, ensure it's compatible with your MacBook model. Most MacBooks above the 2017 use an SSD that's soldered onto the board, so it's not removable or replaceable. This is unfortunate because I believe it was Apple trying to stop people from doing this exact same thing. But because I have a 2017 MacBook Air, I'm going to be able to perform this upgrade. So obviously before I start, I'm going to remove the old SSD. And just one more reminder, you're going to have to remove this screw over here before you can remove it. So I'm going to gently pull it out. There we go. Here's the old SSD. And don't worry, you might be thinking, oh, he's going to lose all his data. But no, I have it all backed up, and I'm going to restore the backup and add all the files back onto this new SSD, and we'll be up and running. So now you're going to gently slot this in here. There we go. Might have to hold the Mac. I'm going to press a little bit this way, just to help it slide in. I felt that little bit of a click. There we go. Now we're in there. So now I'm going to put that screw back on with my trusty screwdriver. And then I'm going to put the bottom case back on, and I'll be back with you once that's done. So here's the USB flash drive that I made previously with Mac OS Big Sur loaded onto it. And the computer's ready for a clean install. So I'm going to insert the drive right over here. I'm not quite sure if the camera can see that, but should be fine. And we're going to press power and then hold the option key to bring up the boot menu. You can see the drive starts to blink, and there we go. There is our install Mac OS Big Sur install. So we're going to hit enter to boot from that disk. And we should get a bar. There's the bar. So now what we're doing is we're booting into the recovery of Mac OS Big Sur, and then from there, we're probably going to do a format just to be safe on the new SSD. Make sure everything's all ready for a new clean install of Mac OS Big Sur, and then we'll head into the Mac OS Big Sur installer application from the recovery menu, and then we'll install a fresh copy onto the internal disk. I'm going to fast forward this process, and I'll be back with you once Mac OS Big Sur is fully installed and ready to be set up. That was actually pretty fast, but I'm going to go into Disk Utility, continue. It's pretty fast, it's nice. Loading the disks. Here's our internal. I'm going to go ahead and erase. I'm going to keep the name untitled just to make everything look normal. The format we're going to choose as Mac OS Extended Journaled. The guide partition map, keep it as that, and erase. There we go, that was fast. I'm going to hit done. Now we've got untitled. Close that. Go into the Mac OS Big Sur installer application. Continue. Agree. Boom, there's the disk. 511.32 gigabyte available. So we're going to hit continue. And it always warns you if it's not connected to a power source, but I made sure to charge this Mac up to 100%. In fact, it's still at 100%. So I'm going to hit continue. And it's definitely got enough battery power. So here's the part where it's going to download Mac OS Big Sur and then boot into the installer from the Apple logo, and it's going to install a fresh copy of Big Sur onto the drive that we just installed. So I'm going to be back with you once that's done. Alright, so it looks like the installation is completed. You can see the bar is almost done. It just skipped a little bit. Got the keyboard lighting up. And there's the little spinning wheel for a moment there. And boom, look at that. There we are on the setup assistant. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. I'm going to set up this machine, and we'll be right on the desktop in a moment here. And wow, look at that. We are now on the desktop. There's that beautiful Big Sur wallpaper. There's the Mac OS Big Sur installer drive. I'm just going to go ahead and eject that. We can unplug it. And we're done. So that's it. I have successfully upgraded the SSD and installed a fresh copy of Mac OS Big Sur onto this Mac. I'm really happy about this upgrade, and I'm glad that I have lots of new storage for new projects and things I'm going to work on in the future. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, and of course, as always, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. That's it for now, and I'll catch you in my next video.